reaction. Snow the product, cobrar. Actually, this was requested from one of our followers on YouTube. So sorry we forgot your name, or we didn't forget, but we forgot to tag you or whatnot. So yeah, here it is. Snow the product, cobrar, and this is our reaction.
I've never really understood that like mentality of like, oh, like, you know, things are hard for us. Like, I just can't even sit there and think about that. Like, I have to just go get it.
En la forma que estaban económicamente y todo, eso me dio mucha moral a mí.
I think that's where the true integrity of the hustle is at.
Moving forward and keep working on achieving my dreams in the future.
Tengo bien presente lo que mis padres decían. Solo vinimos aquí a trabajar noche y día. ¿Cómo voy a olvidar si cada lágrima veía? Lo prometido es deuda y esa deuda es mía. Y yo vine a cobrar. Yo no le temo a nadie. A mí usted no me intimida. Yo no soy tímida, yo no soy mi madre. Ellos me abrieron la puerta. Yo la pateé más abierta. Aquí los límites se quiebran. Nosotros vamos con fuerza. Yo vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar. Mis padres fueron humildes, mucho trabajo para poco dinero. Y la única manera de cumplirles es cobrar doble por todo lo que hicieron. No soy sumisa, yo no soy su pobrecita. No me pinten de obediente, soy Adelita, lo guerrera no se me quita. Tenemos deuda pendiente. This for the generations y'all was playing. Overworking, underpaid every day in. I'ma collect on the debt, y'all gon' pay it. This for my ancestors, I'm saying. Now they've been putting dinners on your table, but we barely able to pick up the crumbs. The last generation made it, now we here to take it, cause the jig is up. Yo vine a cobrar.
I actually like the fact that she like. I never expected this to be like when I googled it, when I YouTubed it and put cobrar. It was the first time hearing the song. I actually like the fact how she started out like putting like people that done stuff in Mexico, well here in the U.S. and have come up, and then the lyrics what she says, you know, like in the beginning how she starts like, you know, we're here to work hard and like I never give up, like nothing's never easy, and it's true. It's something that, and for me, I always implemented myself and I always implemented my kids. It's like nothing's ever gonna come easy, and if you want it, you're gonna have to go get it, and nothing's ever gonna be handed to you. So don't expect for even for me to be handing to you an easy thing. You know, I'm always gonna make you work hard for them, for whatever you want. So I actually I like the fact that how she started off, and then, you know, it actually threw me off with her how she started singing. That actually is it's actually what the song says. Like, I'm here to, you know, to fucking charge for, you know. Of course, it's different standard in English. How it sounds weird in English, pero cobrar, like, oh, I'm here to like collect what my parents have always fought for and work hard for. You know, I'm here to double everything up, making sure that I pay my parents. I cannot pay them with money or anything like that, but I can pay them with succeeding in life. And I think that's what everybody, for us in our culture, I think that's the best thing to do is we will never repay our parents for what they've done and what they sacrificed, but we will be able to pay our parents back with showing them that we succeeded in life. You know.
Yeah. So I know Cinco de Mayo is coming soon, so definitely this puts, you know, I know it came out like what, like month?
Yeah,
2 months?
A month ago.
Yeah, but definitely, you know, when I hear this type of music, you know, with, you know, this type of beat kind of sounds, you know, it's like a Hispanic, it's toward Hispanic people, right? Mm-hmm. But, you know, the first thing that she said about, you know, how, you know, how she's going to go get hers, and, you know, how she, you know, puts other people, you know, on the pictures and the video, right? You know, that probably our founders, bosses, they're, you know, students, you know, they're up there, in other words. And, you know, she is saying a lot of truth, though, about Mexicans, though. We are, you know, we do work hard, right? Mm-hmm. But, you know, I don't know if you paid attention, and it is true, bro, on this part, is that sometimes we work too hard for little money.
Yeah.
So, and that's one thing about what I like about this new generations. Well, part of it, because, you know, some of this new, you know, Generation X, even the millennials, bro. So some of us, and, you know, some of the people expect free stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Or don't want to put in the work. But at the same time, I want, you know, our raza to work hard and work smarter. Yeah. Because, you know, you could say, oh, hey, you know, my tío, my dad, he's working in construction, he's killing his ass, he's killing his ass for, a few bucks, they're really working hard, but for how much? For, is their health really worth?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't really work smart, and that's the thing of, with us Latinos and Mexicans, that we gotta, actually work hard and work even smarter than, working hard, because, we're basically risking our life, giving our life, giving our sweat, giving our tears, and, just for, that little money that we get just to pay our rent and to make our kids or family, happy, to have that cafecito and pan,
Yeah, pretty much. But I think that's like, okay, like for example, right? Like for me, where I work at, I became management in like 2 years. Now I work my ass off, and I always see people tell me like, oh, like I have workers that work under me. They tell me like, oh, well, I'm just not working out for I won't get fired. I'm like, okay, you could work enough not to get fired, but don't expect to get more if you're not working enough just to get what you want. You get me? Just to get by. I work my ass off to get where I'm at, but now I don't work my ass off that much because I have people that are gonna do it for me, But then again, I still make sure that they don't work their ass off too much. So I make sure that we're always doing enough and a little bit more, but not over the hill. You get me? Where we're gonna be putting our health in danger, or anything in danger overall, because the fact that I want to make sure that they still come home to their families. I want to make sure that they still have that time to spend time with their families. They're off of the clock and say, okay, I could go and rest with my family. I could go and have time with my family. I'm not tired and stuff like that. So, and that's where the working smart comes from. You get me? And sometimes our people try to like work too much to show that we're able to do the work. But sometimes you work too much, and you're always gonna be. And they say, okay, so this person works a lot for this much. Let's say minimum wage. So why give them more if he's still gonna do the work? But you give them not a lot, but you give them enough, so they can start noticing you and say, okay, this guy deserves a raise. This guy deserves, a higher position. So then you get the higher position, you get the raise, then you work a little bit harder. You take the step, you give them more than what they want, just so they could give you that extra step. And then when they give you the extra step, then you work a little bit until you're to the top. Then you start saying, okay, I don't have to work at much no more, but I will be able to assist every single person that's working under me, so they could get to that level at the same time. And that's how, for me, that's how I learned, and that's how I learned how to help each other out.
Yeah, and that's where it comes down to when you're a boss and you're a leader. But I think we can, have this conversation about that in another video. But it's definitely, something we got to talk about.
Yeah.
All right.
Por ellos vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar.
I know they're doing a promo for Rockstar Energy, bro. Really quick. Is that
it's
her?
Actually, I think it's two things, because it says Energy and Spring Hill Company. So I'm guessing that probably one of the guy that does the Rockstar was drinking the Rockstar. He probably might be something bigger Rockstar, and the other girl is something with them.
Did you ever try Rockstar Cola?
No.
That was good. I don't think they have it anymore. But yeah, let's continue. I don't know. I just want to say that.
My name is Yana Nino Tapias, and I'm a second-year medical student. My mom is a migrant farm worker, all while raising us 4 kids and coming back home and taking care of us. And her passion for making sure that we were able to overcome really difficult situations is what inspires me.
I'm David Gonzalez. My mom was working like a cleaning lady in a house. That's how I got my first board. That's how I come along. It's the hustle. I was skating. And at the age of 13, I came to America for the first time. That's when everything started.
My name is Daniel Buezo. I'm the co-founder of Kids of Immigrants, a movement, a brand, a community. Growing up, I think my father specifically taught me, when you have that spirit, that what we call that immigrant ingenuity and immigrant spirit, anything is possible.
And it was instilled in me to be very proud of being Mexican, to be very proud of where I come from, to be proud of everything that I am.
bien presente lo que mis padres decían.
Next time she makes a video, we come out and say, Steady Mike,
Yeah, Steady Mike. Shout out to Steady Mike.
Solo vinimos aquí a trabajar noche y día. ¿Cómo voy a olvidar si cada lágrima veía? Lo prometido es deuda y esa deuda es mía y yo vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar.
Like let's say
I want to thank my
when Tupac used to rap, like Brand's Got a Baby, a lot, the whole concept of that song, a lot of women being pregnant at age 17, not knowing what to do with it. A lot of people do see on a lot of rappers, they do see themselves in there. You get me? And they say, "Fuck, that's me, that's me, that's me." But for us, Latino culture, or even for us Mexicans, we never saw something like this. And now to see somebody taking, saying, "Damn, you know what? Like, yeah, that is me. That's my mom." That's, I think, like I could say like 99% of our generation could relate to this. That was my mom cleaning the house. That was my mom working at a restaurant. That was my mom, working at fields. That's my mom. So what are we gonna do to do it? You get me? Like, I could tell you that my kids could probably see it. That by saying, "Oh, my dad fucking worked 6 days a week and shit every day and get up, never complain." And they might see this video and say, "Damn, you know what? This will give me that motivation to actually pay him back by becoming something." And I think that was actually, I love this song because it will never be mainstream, but it will give the vision to other kids to say, "Fuck, you know what? I can relate to this." And that's what I think we, us as Mexicans or as Latinos, always need something like that, something to relate to.
Yeah.
Because even Tekashi 6ix9ine could relate to it. You get me? His mom was used to clean, I think, hotels or houses, something like that.
Pick up cans.
Yeah.
And, hey, bro, and there's a lot of families, bro, Hispanic families, bro, that, they always got to have a hustle with their job, a hustle, and, just maybe another hustle, even picking up cans, bro.
Yeah. A lot of people feel embarrassed, but honestly, like, I used to feel embarrassed going to thrift stores and buying stuff and reselling it, but now I realize that, fuck, some people do is money. I used to feel embarrassed using the coupon. Now I love using coupons. Why? Because you save yourself money. And I learned that because one time some guys that why people always have money and why people are always rich is because they know how to save money. They know they're not afraid of using a coupon for 99 cents and paying 99 cents for it when it's $2. Why? Because they're saving themselves 99 cents. You add up to a whole year, that means that you save a lot of money. I mean, so technically, don't look at it as that, oh, you're broke. Don't look at it as looking rich or stuff like that. Look at it as you're saving money to be able to buy yourself something nicer, or even buy yourself a home, buy yourself a car, something better. So that's something I learned, and and that's the biggest part of it. Sometimes we're ashamed of paying with coupons. We're ashamed with buying something from Walmart and it's cheaper and shit like that. We're even rocking. Why? Because mainstream has always brought us up with brand shit. You get me? And I stopped buying brand shit besides my shoes, but that's a whole different story. But other than that, like, I could use, like, this is a Fashion Nova shirt. Fucking paid $6 for it. I waited until it went on sale. I always buy something when it's on sale. You get me? Why? Because at the end of the day, they all work the same cause.
Hey, so Fashion Nova, have you seen this? Maybe you should get a sponsor to my guy. Yeah. He also wears your skinny jeans. So.
I'm not that skinny, but I make sure the skinny jeans are like six sizes higher.
My parents, I want to thank my mom and dad just for giving us that motivation to keep it going.
My family is really what picks me up. It's what reminds me how far I've come. And I think those reminders are important.
My mom always instilled, again, the values of perseverance and humility and education. And she prompted us to work really hard. And now I have 3 engineering siblings, and there's me who's going to medical school.
I was pretty much raised around mariachi. My grandpa sang his entire life and was a traveling musician. My dad, my aunts, they all sing. So I thought I was going to be a mariachi singer until I forgot the lyrics to a mariachi song when I was like 9 at a quinceañera, and then I was traumatized for the rest of my life until I was a teenager. Then I was like, okay, maybe rap, and here I am.
I think this is one of the songs that actually are gonna make me actually enjoy her music, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're already a fan of her,
Yeah.
but for me, you know, I don't really put much attention to her, even though I know who she is since the very, very beginning. Um, and what's it called? You know, especially this type of song, I like it because it brings, you know,
Joy,
the people, right, and it kind of puts, you know, pride into, you know,
Who you are.
right, who you are, and your culture. You know, even though you know Mexican Latino culture is very broad, you know, it still brings joy and all those things because you know all people from you know Mexico, Latin America, we almost go through the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially here in the U.S. when you know people are you know hustling, working, you know they all you know they see everyone from Latin America as Mexicans at the end of the day, and you know which is I don't know I don't see that. I just see us you know as Hispanic Latinos, but I don't know. This makes me really proud, man.
Yeah, but big shout out to Snow. Honestly, we love this song. I love your music.
I love this song.
So just keep it up. And this is one of the main reasons why I love Snow. She's always representing. She's always representing our people. She's always out there. She's always making sure she puts us on the map first. So and that's what we're trying to do with this podcast. So give us a follow. Give us a shout out.
Like, comment, especially whoever recommend this song. Shout out to you because this is a good song.
Yeah,
and
we'll be tagging you. So thanks a lot for doing that. You know, this concludes another reaction from Steady Mike's, another product. Peace.